Yes. But we're back with definitely not a murder hobo Henry. No, good old helpful Henry here. A fine, upstanding Christian. We continue to stand by the important tenets of Catholicism. We don't kill, we don't steal, and we certainly don't fornicate. And we've got the numbers to back that up so far. Not a single person has been killed. In fact, the only fatalities have been on wolves. And that's fine. That's actually a good Christian duty, safeguarding the lands. We'll see if we can keep that number at 0 for the whole playthrough. We might have a few tricks up our sleeves to keep it that way. But it shouldn't be a problem right now. What we're doing is attending the wedding. We went to great lengths last time to get in here. I wanted to do it through the miller, but the miller started asking more and more of me that would bend and break my Christian ways. So we just did the forging, whether we wanted to or not. And we didn't. So, let's enjoy the wedding.
Again? You came for some not long ago.
What can I tell you? Alder's riding out all the time.
Yeah, you guys have fun. It's called Wedding Crashers for a reason, so I figure things won't go too smoothly, right?
Well, well, look who's here. Good to see you, Henry. This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that. First the wolves and then the injured leg.
And that was just the beginning.
Aye, that's my pa, and his drinking. Well, I'm afraid he's not going to fare much better today. He was asking after you. Did you talk yet?
What a poor gormless-looking chap. But, did we
Not
talk? Okay, there
If
we
you
go.
want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up. Knowing him, he'll be sloshed in no time.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ. Look at her face.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl in the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
She's nothing special. Are all the pretty ones already taken?
Oh, steady on. Well, she's not half bad. What's her name anyway, Svatcha?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Poor girl. What if she really isn't interested?
Then you could go and save her from Wojtek, eh?
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
Absolutely.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight.
Come now. We're not here for any fornicating, but one should go forth and multiply. Isn't that part of the teachings?
You just never give up, do you?
Just gotta marry first.
Oh, Mishka, dearest, you give me no rest.
Really? Isn't it the other way around?
You keep me awake at night.
You poor thing. Try a decoction of Melissa and valerian.
How I long to hold you tight.
I can hardly breathe as it is.
Great things.
How I long to kiss your lips. And, put my hands on your hips.
Enough. I can't listen to another word.
That makes 2 of us.
And you are who?
I'm Henry.
What do you want here?
To make the acquaintance of the young damsel. If she's willing, of course.
She's not willing, and she has no interest in your nonsense.
The damsel has a voice and a name.
And may I know it? Or is that impertinent?
Mishka.
Now look here.
Anything wrong?
I spoke to her first.
Are we on the marketplace here?
You think you can amuse Mishka more? That's a joke.
Look, Wojtek. Why don't we just leave Mishka alone, eh? She's not interested in our buffoonery anyway.
What buffoonery? It was you who interrupted us.
He interrupted you. More like he rescued me.
But I thought you liked it.
Well, do you know what it means to think?
I don't understand this at all. But girls like poems. All of them. Ma said so.
Recite to your ma, then. And give her my greetings.
But
Sorry I didn't realise right away.
Better late than never. Wojtek still hasn't figured it out, though.
But
Hey, come along with me, Henry.
fucking hell. See what you did? Mishka would be mine if it wasn't for your meddling.
I fear my chastity might
I'm
be in
sorry.
danger, but sometimes a man must rush headlong into a situation. And use the smoker? No. It's moments like this that make me wish I could be playing around with something like Dragon's Dogma 2, where you can make a truly, truly hideous individual, but no, Henry is who Henry is.
Isn't it better here?
It's a nice place. Thanks for showing it to me. It's definitely quieter here.
I come here when I want to be alone. Or when I'm washing laundry.
You want to be alone? At a wedding?
It's not that. I like weddings. Only fellas like Wojtek spoil the fun for me a bit. Every time. Some fella comes sniffing around me, telling me how pretty I am, how clever, how well I dance. Or about how he's so rich, smart, and God knows what else.
Yes, it's such a horrible life having people fawning over you, isn't it?
Nah, those are the worst.
Thanks for getting rid of Wojtek for me. I hope you won't live to regret it.
Nah, don't you worry about me.
Enough of that. I'd rather hear about you. Like, where you're from, what you're doing here. You're not a local. I'd know you if you were.
What am I doing here?
Like, here, at this wedding. It's not a philosophical question.
Well, you know, I shouldn't say, but I've got a secret mission here. Really important one.
You're as big of a fool as anyone. I told you I'm not interested in boasting. And you tell me some fairy tale about some heroic mission. And I thought you had a bit of sense. Better just tell me where you're from, you buffoon.
I'm from Skalitz.
And what's this Skalitz of yours like?
Burned down.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to bring up sad memories. Wouldn't you like to dance? It'll take your mind off things.
I'd rather have a drink. Absolutely not.
Thanks, but no.
Never mind. At least I didn't have to endure Wojtek's talk any longer. Thanks, Henry.
What can I say? Protecting my chastity just seems to come naturally. We were born to be Christian. Go look to the lads regardless, though.
Would you look at that? The return of the prodigal son.
How did it go?
Well, I made a colossal fool of myself. Thank you very much.
Really? Didn't look that way from over here.
If she thought you were a pain in the arse, she wouldn't have gone sneaking off with you.
No, we were just talking, really.
Talking. Is that all?
That's all.
Give him a break. Not everyone's a blabbermouth like you.
Either way, it looks like I won the bet, Svatya.
That's true. Oh well, we have to drink. To the newlyweds' health.
That's what everybody here drinks to. Let's drink to us, fellas.
I worry about all this drinking, though.
Gonna see Lord Semi.
I am more than a little curious. Do I have my anti-intoxication potions? I think something along the lines of hair of the dog? Yes, there we go.
I promised I'd help him. He'll introduce me to Lord von Berghoff in return.
You say that, but I was told there was a dice tournament going on. And the prize is a gold badge, is it not?
Have you come to play dice? course. Tell me, what's the wager?
Look what I've got.
A gold badge?
That's right, and it can be yours.
All I have to do is beat you at dice. So what are we waiting for?
Easy, youngster. It's not that simple. You have to earn that chance. That means first winning against Radovan the blacksmith, Emric the apothecary, and Ulrich the chamberlain.
I understand. So what are the rules?
It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. If you win, you get a tin badge from each of them. And if you lose, you drink.
How many times can I challenge them?
As many times as you want, as long as you can stay on your feet.
I really like that.
Of course, you might regret it in the morning.
Nah, to hell with that, baby.
I love games like
Person
that.
makes his own luck.
All right, I'll see you soon. In the meantime, you can polish that badge up nicely for me.
Someone's feeling lucky.
If you win, good times. If you lose, also good times. And if you lose a lot, very good times. Followed by often quite bad times. Anyway, I would very much benefit from having a golden badge. Is such a thing even possible, though? Oh! Lost attack.
Hey, Henry! How are you, old pal?
I see you didn't waste any time, gamekeeper.
I know.
It's like
For
going back to
Christ's
Scotland
sake,
already.
What have I done? What's my wife gonna say? I really want to stay away from the booze, but I can't do it alone. I know. Supposing you keep an eye on me, Henry.
What, mind you?
It's easy. Just don't let me drink.
I'd say it's a little late for that, isn't it?
All right. So just don't let me end up under the table. If you see me with a drink in my hand, stop me from drinking it, Henry. Do you understand?
All right then. There's nothing else for it. I'll see what I can do.
You're made of gold. I'll never forget this.
Sure. Hand me what you're drinking right now, then.
I'm starting to regret this.
Too hard, was it?
Oh! It's Hans!
Well. Who do we have here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did you get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business.
Oh, that's a
sorry.
bit of a shame. Come on, Hans.
Leave me be.
You're being a pain again.
Probably shouldn't be so impudent to our lord there.
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
What are the rules?
Very simple. It's not hard. Everybody gets a wooden sword, and whoever wins first, wins. Whoever beats young Lord Alder, Svatopluk the bailiff's boy, and Lord Semyon himself takes it all.
And what's the price?
Let it be a surprise.
You don't know, do you?
But I hear our master's being very generous, so you won't be disappointed.
Henry does run his mouth quite a lot in this game, even outside of my control.
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder is waiting for you.
The groom.
Aye, him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
I'll be happy to take part.
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
We'll give each of the games a go. If we lose, we lose. If we win, well, we win. But I won't be chugging my saviour snaps to try and grind out the best result here. Let's enjoy the wedding. Let's not cheat the wedding.
You there? A word, if you will.
Oh, God.
Young man, would you dance with my daughter? No one has asked her for a dance yet, and Dubrovka is sad about it, even though she's such a pretty girl.
Why isn't anyone dancing with her?
She's so shy. She always sits at the back waiting to be asked for a dance. The cheekier girls always steal all the boys, so the poor thing is left alone.
Isn't there something more to it? Everyone with two legs dances at a wedding. And young girls are always in demand. So there must be something else. Or am I wrong?
All right, I'll tell you. My girl's just clumsy. She dances like she has two left legs, and she kicks and tramples every partner's feet.
I rather like my feet.
I'm sorry, but I don't want my feet trampled.
How rude. Go away then. Dubravka's too good for you anyway.
We shall not give false witness, you know. Moravians. They sound like good, fun-loving people, though.
Blokes get a little tipsy now and then after all. With that man of yours, I mean, if what they say about him is true...
God, she did get in.
Dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know, or keep your mouth shut. Beating around the bush like this is good for no one.
He didn't say anything. What are you doing here? I hope you don't get into another brawl like you did at my place.
She
First of
hates
all,
us.
I didn't start it. And secondly, who'd you take me for? I know how to behave at a wedding.
I hope so. I'll tell Lord Samin to watch out for you.
Curse these bohemian Jamaicans.
You want a punch?
Alright, that's all good and well, but how do we get these games going? Apothecary?
I'd like to play dice for your badge.
Sorry to disappoint you. I don't have it anymore.
Someone won it from you.
No, it's not that. I must have lost it somewhere.
Well, what now?
Nothing. Tell Drush when you get to him and the others. Mein Freund?
What a disappointment. Oh, Chamberlain's dancing around.
I'm dancing now. Later.
Told me to go to hell. You.
Who else is there to play some dice with?
I haven't had such a nice meal in a long time.
Indeed.
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
Now, what can one do about these fellows?
Well, well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
What are you doing here anyway, fella? One punch in the gob wasn't enough for you.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, of Skalitz.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's nae fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more raj than a drunk one.
Raj.
So, if you
I haven't heard that in years.
Smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept there being up pishy, but old Samin took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old boddock even put them under guard, with our liquor inside.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some geech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
You know, my middle brother, he often said that he was disappointed at the lack of good Scottish representation in video games. I hope he's played this. It's got accurate, if nothing else.
All right, then. I won't let you down.
That's the way. You're a canny lad, Henry.
Are you still quarreling?
Now, who's guarding this, then? Ah, hello, friend.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah! And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the damp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
I'd be happy to get you a drink. What would you like?
I'd like a beer. Nice and cool. Frothy. God! Makes me thirsty just talking about it. You know what? Bring me a couple of jugs while you're at it. If I'm stuck here, the least I can do is taste every kind of beer they have there.
Don't I have some right now?
I'll have one for you.
You don't say. You're a godsend, friend.
Apparently I've got some Trosquitz beer. How long have I been carting this around? Apparently I got this off of Betty ages ago. Alright, it's all yours, friend.
Here you go. Good health. All good?
Well, that's from Troskowitz. From Betty the innkeeper.
You don't like it?
It's kind of watery and tastes pretty flat. You know, Betty cuts corners where she can, so her beer's not up to much. Would you have anything better? To settle my stomach, like?
Wouldn't you rather have something a bit stronger?
What would you have in mind?
Maybe some delicacy from the cellar?
Are you mad? Why do you think I'm guarding here? Old Semyon would have my arse caned for that.
Ah, do you think he'll even notice if a bottle or two goes missing during the wedding?
Well, you might be right, but still.
They'll all drink themselves into a stupor today and won't remember a thing tomorrow. So what are you afraid of?
Well, all right. I don't want to miss all the fun.
My words exactly.
Listen, I'll let you in, so you can grab something quick. But leave the Moravian booze alone. That would really get me in trouble.
Sure. Not to worry.
Well, I'm between a rock and a hard place now. Said I'd leave the Moravian stuff alone. I wonder if they'd even notice if I took that stuff. Nah, just pick it up as we said we would. And I'm not here to steal this other stuff either. Stealing is bad, okay? We were never here. I thought I was gonna get him something.
Rotten luck. Everybody's out getting drunk and I'm stuck in this.
I don't recall doing it that way when I did this before. I thought I told him to just go and join the party. Oh well, heavens knows. Here you go, my new friends.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
Well, I can't say no to that, since I brought it to you.
I knew you know Egypt. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
We got anyone who is Moravian or knows any Moravians who can weigh in on this stereotype? Are Moravians the Scots of continental Europe? Are Scots the Moravians of the UK?
But it's missing something.
Right, well, you do it
Scary thought.
First,
How do I get around to actually playing the dice game? Come on, I got big wins to make here. Wojka, Proszek. Ah, Chamberlain.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
I love how the game is setting this guy up as a big bad, but I've always quite liked the Chamberlain.
I'd like to challenge you at dice, Chamberlain.
Ah, yes, damn it. The bailiff's tournament. If I'd known I'd have to play every villager, I never would have signed up for it.
So, should we play?
Oh, all right. I just hope you know how to play. I'm not going to teach you.
Just that, it's got the right level of belittling. It's excellent. Also, we don't cheat at dice, so no pie die for me. What does a pie die even do? Not tasty, balanced towards lower numbers. Anything that gets you an edge on consistency is good, but that's not how we play here.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
They didn't want to do the other voices for the Chamberlain. Oh, it's so good. You know what else is so good? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suck it. Oh, wow. He's playing fair. And he didn't take 3 of a kind on the 2s. He's a clever player. But is he clever enough?
Here.
Ooh, he's risking it all.
Damn! What's this?
Now, who's covered in manure, my friend? Not a good throw. I would like a better throw. I can want all I want, I'm not getting it. There's Siberian Mhorka. That hasn't made it widely to Europe, even today. That doesn't sound like any great loss.
Like this.
Yahtzee. Oh, you are smoked, my friend. You've got no way out. Although that was pretty close to a way out.
Damn it. They're yours, lad.
3 of a kind on 1s there would have had me on the fence. This kind of stinks. This also kind of stinks.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Unfortunately 2, 3, 4, 5 is not a straight. Am I willing to take just the 5? I don't like it, but
Let it be now.
there are many things I don't
wanna be
like.
Too, you know?
Like going bust. Ooh. If I roll anything next, you're done and dusted, Chamberlain. Oh no. Oh, whew. I thought you got full straight there.
These ones here.
That's it, he's done.
Here.
He must have known he was smoked. There's no way he would have rolled that single die otherwise. Anyway, what are we looking at here? We're looking at you being done.
My God.
Very well. Here's your badge. At least you'll stop bothering me and I can get back to my companion.
Oh, so I wonder if the miller really did get the companion thing for Chamberlain Ulrich. An interesting thought. That's one down, but who else is to go? One of the lads lost his.
Can't you see I'm dancing?
Call that dancing? What about Billy No Mates here?
You're here too. Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here? Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you? Why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Although I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Sameen spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
I can see that. He even invited you to his son's wedding.
Yes. That's more out of courtesy than goodwill. But that doesn't matter. Will you have a drink with me?
Yeah, why not?
Of course. Good health.
To Lord Sameen. Thanks to him, my head is still attached to my neck.
Have you already taken care of your band?
Don't you start with that too.
So you didn't.
After you attacked me in Apollonia. I'm so battered I can hardly wipe my own arse. Old man Sameen will just have to be a bit more patient.
What if I helped you?
Well, well. Someone fancies himself.
I can handle a few foot pads.
These aren't any ordinary footpads. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. Would you dare to take them on?
Absolutely not.
I think not.
Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
Did I gain reputation for saying no to that? Anyway, we're not in the business of killing, so we're not going to make a promise to do some killing. I'm pretty sure I didn't see him. I think when I played this game before, the moment we finished up our little Apollonia adventure, I stuck a knife into that guy's back. In fact, I kind of grabbed them as they were marching together. Whoa, we're getting a bit woozy here. That's nay good, but that's exactly why we have Hair Than Me. Get sort of drunkenness. Hey, there we go. And no hangover either. It's a good potion.
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith?
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Sameen would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
Oh, there's plenty of food here. So what's the problem?
There's plenty of food on the tables, that's true. But that's for the guests. I can't go round taking food off the tables. How would that look?
Then I'll do it.
Well, I suppose you could. But you'll need a pile of food. Folk will take you for a glutton. Besides, you'll spoil them with such fine fare. I reckon some kitchen scraps should do.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Sameen's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Yeah, Ritsujin, I haven't looked into speedrun strats, or really anyone else's run of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but I think I will once I run this one.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But like I said, the cook won't let anyone in.
Speedruns of games that I know are quite interesting to me. Can I get out of this? Come on, I just want to get to work here.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end. She was with her daughter.
Try it then.
I'll try talking to her.
Are you drunk?
Not enough.
I'm not. Why'd you ask?
Then you must be daft in the head.
Well, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
Alright, come on, enough of this. I want to get on with helping out others. It's charity.
Good to hear. All right.
Good luck.
Now, what do I have in terms of food anyway? Maybe I could just throw them what I already have in my old pocket. I've got nasty old Trotskit's beer. Maybe got something else for them. I don't want to give them my walnuts. Walnuts are good, but I could give them old boiled wolf meat. I got 20 of that already. Right, you need 40, and I've got 20 old nasty bits of meat already. Hang on. Is that weeding that I could do? Hey, there we go. Helpful Henry is always willing to help out with the weeding. That's my charisma speech anyway, 1616. Think we can get away with that in the kitchen? I'll give it a go.
What would he think if he arrived and it was all over? Shall we wait till nightfall? Or perhaps
Be reasonable, Dorothy.
There's plenty of food outside. What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Jeez.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Was there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy?
That's not very Christian of you, Dorothy. If you won't, I shall, but can't we do any reasoning with her?
What are you doing here? There's plenty of food outside.
You really can't talk to her about it?
I'm not in a hurry. I'm just tired of the endless delays.
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge.
Now, we don't do a lot of swordplay. What the?
Nice fight, Henry. It's been a long time since I've seen our young lord beaten.
Thank you, Captain. What now?
Just give him a little tap.
Next. All you need to do is challenge him.
What the heck was that?
I understand. I'll go and challenge him.
Maybe he'd already had a bit too much to drink. God, I've done a lot of combat in this game, and I've never seen anyone fall that fast. We took out Glass Joe there.
But I wouldn't have thought he'd go.
I didn't pay attention. Who's the next victim? Then again, I suppose last time I played, I didn't have monstrous strength. Well, 17 isn't that monstrous. Poor guy. Although, what about my unarmed? No, how about the befitting jawbreaker? Each subsequent unarmed attack will do more damage. How about a chokehold? Oh, chokeholding sounds good. All of this sounds good. I like the idea of breaking some jaws, though. Hell, we already did. Let's do it some more. Yeah, 30 is the cap. You sure you don't want to have a talk, Dorothy? I'm not in the mood for stealing from her. We'll go and do it the old-fashioned way. I need 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These collaches won't keep in my pocket anyway, so I have no problem just giving it to the poor. It's a charitable thing to do, you know.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
Let's see, what are you having? Poppy seeds, cark, piglet, walnuts. Oh, I can't give them my old nasty bits of dog meat. I can give them by less nasty ones. I didn't really want to give this away, but... well, needs must. And they want 3 more things. Alright, I can deign to give them 3 walnuts.
That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
6 shots of schnapps. Ugh.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord?
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work, and for Lord Semine himself.
I don't want to show my pride here, but I made that bloody sword.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Oh, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
Aye, I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
Is that a cape on?
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about.
Come on, Henry, don't be coy.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Is it true you called the gift for young Olga?
That's right. First-class sword, worthy of our young lord. Would you like to see it?
No, thanks. But there's something I'd like to ask you. How long did you have to kiss old Semine's ass before he gave you a job?
Give it a rest, you contrary old geezer.
What a fine folk Olbram is. Recht. There's still people's arses to kick, both with the sword and with dice.
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, Svatya.
Well, how could I refuse?
You might come to regret it, though.
Alright, you gonna go down in a single love tap as well?
My God, what are you doing?
Good lord!
Nice work, Henry. He wasn't an easy opponent. I never thought the bailiff's boy would be able to swing a sword like that.
Did we enable God mode somehow? I don't think so.
Yeah, you're right. He has nothing to be ashamed of.
Mutual respect. That's how it should be.
Who am I going to face next?
If you dare, the old lord will be the last challenger.
All right. I'll go and challenge him.
Just don't wait too long.
I wonder if that means I'll go down in a single swing. If I had to guess, it's because we saved and loaded here. Yeah, when we started this, we saved at the end of last session, reloaded into it. Maybe that made everybody's health go down to practically nothing? Truthfully, I have not a clue.
If you say so. But may the Lord protect you if I see you move a muscle from this spot.
But what if I have to go again?
Get a bucket to sit on while you keep watch. Stop making excuses and tell me. Henry, I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
It's better this way, trust me.
It's better this way, believe me. A wise man once told me a sober Moravian is far more trouble than a drunk one.
That sounds like Yurko talking.
Indeed. And he ought to know about Moravians.
Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
I love Mr. Samin here. Him and Gnarly, some of the best NPCs in the game.
Lord Semin, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
I'll gladly accept, Henry. But bear in mind, I'm not the youngest.
I saw how you fought in Apollonia, sir. And I'd be a fool to make allowances for your age.
I had to try, though. So, what are we waiting for?
All right, time to tend to the elderly. What'll it be, sir? I think it'll be you. Getting to... Whoa, okay, right. The old coot can actually handle it.
My God!
Was able to handle it.
Oh, dear. Not your day, sir, eh?
Oh, what the hell. I'm not in my prime anymore, and Henry here is a very good swordsman.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, Gnarly, how did Henry do in your tourney?
He beat your son and the bailiff's son, too.
Oh, but surely he deserves some reward, don't you think?
I can't disagree, sir.
Here you go, Henry. A beautiful neck chain. I had it made in Kuttenberg. I was hoping to give it to my son, but since he didn't beat you either, you certainly deserve it.
I'm honored. Thank you, Lord Semin.
Not sure about deserve there. What is this item anyway? Well, it gives a bit more charisma over what we do have. And is worth even less. Pay big money. Well, whatever boosts my beloved charisma and speech is good. We've got to talk our way into and out of most problems. Whilst the old man hobbles away. We're not allowed to take lives, but... I can't help but feel this old man's got nothing left to live for. Oh, I'm terribly sorry for that. Right. There are people to play dice with, though. Tell me more about that. Get the badge. Oh, Radovan has one of the badges. Very well.
Let's play dice.
Damn it, Henry. I thought you were looking for the sword, and you want to play. I'm really not in the mood right now. Do what you're supposed to.
Blocked. Alright. Cocky-looking lad in yellow. Activate eyes. Cocky-looking. Yellow. That's probably just Gyno.
I apologize. What do I know? It's just...
Is there a whole area that I've not been checking out, I wonder? Oh, we could empty and clean the wedding, but I'm pretty sure you just get turfed out if you do that. And the Lord saith, beat thy elderly, harry them to the kingdom of heaven, Proverb 4:20-69. Okay, this is certainly not the right place to be. But where can we go? How about up here?
Hey! Dressed in yellow? You might be the fella I'm looking for.
Hey! What are you doing here?
Sorry, do I know you?
Of course! You're Bouchek, right? Only a week ago we were brawling over that girl in Jellyhoff.
Oh? And who won?
Well, me, of course. But it wasn't worth it. The girl was pretty,
but as daft as a bag of rocks.
Ah, that's tough.
But now we've met again, we should have a toast. To water under the bridge, eh?
I've got an important thing going on here.
Radovan, the Takov blacksmith, has lost his sword. Have you seen any around here?
Of course I have. Plenty.
Plenty?
Every god has one, right?
Ugh, never mind. You're so drunk you'd only hurt yourself with it anyway.
That's possible. Shall we have a drink?
Why not? I'd love one.
To your health, Bushek.
Calm down, Henry.
Bushek, but still. Cheers. Ugh, it's really sour. What the hell is this?
Wine, of course. All the way from Burgundy, they say.
Ugh, tastes awful.
Ah, just drink, Bushek.
I don't really... Oh, never mind.
Burgundian's got nothing on Takai. Howdy, Jake, says Neck. What are your thoughts on EU4? Well, I'm kind of done with EU4. I've done everything there is to do in that game. What about the next iteration? I'm assuming you're getting at Project Caesar there, and I'm very, very interested in seeing how that unfolds.
I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other?
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
I'm glad you're still alive and kicking.
You were worried about me? Well, no. I mean, Henry.
No. I just wouldn't want to explain to Sir Hanush why I couldn't keep an eye on my living ball and chain.
Watch your tongue.
Like a pair of little boys.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you nicked it?
How dare you?
The blacksmith saw you sniffing around it, so don't play dumb. Where did you stash it?
Hold your horses. I may have a blot or two on my reputation, but I'm not a thief.
If it wasn't you, who was it?
The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatya? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject.
Oh, God, Capon.
What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
Why would the bailiff's son take it? He and Semyon will be family soon.
Why don't you ask him yourself? But from what I hear, the Samin's really sticking his craw. Why? I don't know. You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
That's just a rumor.
Maybe. But I saw him nick the sword, Henry. With my own eyes. The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around. Last I saw, he didn't have...
All right.
Finally. And Henry,
yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Bergov.
No shame. He's an old man. Aye. And that's the old bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given it a rest long ago. You'd have to hear him. He doesn't gather
So Svatya threw it in here.
I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, it must...
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
Ah, as I do, keeping myself muted. I was wondering if we could find that sword without having to do confrontation, because I did remember it being in the lake.
That's not important.
And let's avoid the confrontation.
The main thing is, it's turned up undamaged.
As you say, you have my thanks. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Burgov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Burgov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held
Good
him
lord,
up,
how was that? How long was I muted?
Lordly business.
I need to keep a better eye on that some days.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Henry regretting missing out on the dice game. A woman and her thrush.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
I don't know, Jinko. Jinseo, perhaps. Maybe. Maybe not, though.
Coming. So why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
No, Henry. We want to play dice. Although that might have been clocked off now. Ah, ooh, still says it's there, though. Radovan. Be prepared to lose. Oh, that's the bailiff. Never mind.
Let's play dice.
For a badge?
That's right.
Shall we drink to that?
No. I prefer to play with a clear head.
You're a barrel of laughs, eh?
I made that bloody sword, man. Get off my back. And we're still not using the pie die.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
Charming voice change when we get down to business. Speaking of business, business is bad. Give me a much, much better hand than that, please. Like I said, no scumming it. We win or we lose. And I'm far more interested in winning.
Take it. Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
You might be right. Real sad moment of the night to be playing dice, though, right?
Here.
Okay, at least he's not scoring well. Just takes one good three of a kind, though, to change everything.
Aye, that'll do.
Oh. Not even punished for being a greedy bugger. Oh well, that's something at least.
These ones here.
Yeah, I loved seeing the beaten up people in the cutscene there.
Here.
When did games change from complete pre-render to actually using models in all their beaten up glory in games, I wonder? Here's one good roll away from victory. Oh, or he was! The student has become the master. This isn't very masterful, though. I was a 2 shy of a decent straight there.
That's still all right. It'd
Buggery.
be worse if you already had 3 ones.
Oh dear.
Damn it.
Oh dear. Yeah, that was the hand I was looking for, and he got it. However, 1, 2, 3. Oh, damn, that's so close. Oh, I want my badge. I don't think I'm allowed my badge. Not gonna risk it on that. I'm gonna risk on him failing here miserably. Which he isn't. Oh, damn.
Ha ha! You get to drink, lad.
Can't be helped. Good health.
Can we do it again? Can I still get the badge?
I want to try again.
Another failed attempt. You'll end up flat on your face, youngster.
A gold badge is, well, key to getting more gold badges.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Oh, you are not having a good day.
It's a good thing you don't throw like that all the time.
They say that if you get the loaded die that throw that all the time. This is less good. Am I willing to risk an amazing hand? Yes, I am. Let's win in 1.
You're not afraid of anything.
I won't risk this, though. Dang, 3 5s as well.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Right, anything and we win. And that's anything.
My God.
So, fortune smiled on you after all.
No luck. It's pure skill.
Bollocks. Just take your badge and go.
Funny how I don't actually have to wager anything on that, but it'll do. Who's the final foe, anyway. Oh, we never found Vosetek and slapped beer out of his hands. We also need to defeat the bailiff. Where is Vosetek? I haven't seen him for a while.
We can finally play, Bailiff.
Got all the other badges already? Let me see.
Well, here's 2. Emmerich lost his. He said to tell you.
Count on him to let you down. All right, I suppose we can play.
Oh, dear me. You don't feel like playing?
Oh, bollocks. What makes you think that? Let's play.
It's funny how I could use loaded die for these, but
Maybe you're not playing
that's
for the first
unchristian
time,
of
but
us.
you can't beat me.
I'm pretty sure the Christian scripture has pretty bad things to say about gambling. Cheating gambling, yes. Playing, not so yes. Playing this well, big yes. That's why they call it the devil's luck. Ooh, oh wow, now that's a nice hand.
It's yours.
Could have been nicer, though. Could have been nicer. What is this? It's nothing good, that's for sure. When you have 2 ones, you should only pick one, so you have more chances of triple in the next throw. Ones score pretty well. I wouldn't take that chance personally. Sometimes slow and steady really wins the race in this one. If you don't have loaded die, it's maybe not always the best idea to hold out for those triples and such. Because you'll fall behind, and then the opponent will just slowly creep their way to victory. Powerful hands are very powerful, though. Here's an example where I might consider leaving the 1 for a better chance at something good. And I will. How do you play dice this game? Oh, it's pretty much just Yahtzee. Oh, dang, that was close. I thought that was 3 6s. Yeah, take another shot at this one. Something good, please. This guy needs to be buried.
That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 1s.
Yeah, there are certain combo. Oh, God, he's got it. Damn.
Ha ha!
You can drink to that right away.
I'd rather drink to my win. I want to try again.
Still thirsty?
Nah, you'll be drinking this time.
We'll see about that.
I want my golden badge, bailiff. Cough it up.
We'll see whose side luck is on
Yeah,
today.
straight. 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, 6 of a kind. It's good stuff. In fact, we can get it explained right here. 1s are good, 5s are good, straights are good. The full straight is amazing. And then 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, 6 of a kind. 6 of a kind just scores crazy numbers. Anyway, 3 6s is an immense start. Give it to me. Takes a bit of a thrill out of it knowing that we're not playing for money, though. I mean, the situation where I lost my expensive silver badge and my 100 and something groschen, that stung. But gambling isn't fun unless you know there's a risk of stinging. I've done a lot of gambling in real life because I enjoy it. But never gamble with anything you can't afford to lose. Worth noting, if you get a valid hand for every single dice, like this guy just is, you get to re-roll with all of them and keep the score. So, actually being able to use all the dice is the real power play. Of course, it's still at risk. If he busts now, he loses everything. And he's continuing to try. He wants to get this done in 1. Such greed. Such avarice. He's given up, though.
Damn it.
Brilliant hand, though. 4, 4, 4, 5, 1. That's good. I'm not going to risk it on the final throw, though. 1500 is a standard tin badge. Oh, God, he got 3 of a kind.
Great!
You have luck on your side, bailiff.
You don't have to tell me that.
Cheers.
4 3s right
I
there.
wanna try
Come on.
again. Give up, boy. You're going to drink yourself into a stupor.
Then why did you make up these rules?
Oh yeah, genius. Bring it on then.
Yeah, this is why I have hair of the dog, eh?
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
That'll have to do. It's not a bad start, but it's not an amazing start. Yeah, for some reason playing dice improves your agility. I don't get it, but at least everyone here is playing fair. No loaded dice this time. Oh god, him and his threes. Maybe he is using St. Antioch's die, and he's got them recolored. Yeah, threes ain't on my side here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is not a straight. Well, crumbs. This isn't going well. Do I chance for more? I do chance for more.
Have you lost your mind?
3, 1, and
You're going to
3s.
lose everything.
Crumbs. I think this golden badge is going to be eluding me today. Ah! I need the devil himself watching my back. 3 3s ain't cutting it. Jeez.
If I was you, I'd take it.
No, I'm out. I'm so out. Oh, I kind of have to take the 1 in 3 that this rolls something good, though. Ah, because he wins with just about anything here.
Aye, that'll do.
Yeah, there he goes.
Wonderful.
Ha! Too bad, boy. Drink up.
What can I do but admit when the better man has won? Hold on. The hair of dog is keeping me on my feet. Entirely. Eliminates drunkenness and hangover and temporarily reduces the effects of it temporarily. I don't like the sound of that. Alright, one last try, Thrush. You're going
I
down.
want to try again.
You really won't give up.
Stop the talk and let's play.
Oh yeah, I like the music in the game, Andaris.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
And it is something that kind of plays in my head when I'm not playing the game as well. 500 is a solid start, but my god, this Bailiff Thrush has got the luck of the devil himself. Look at him with his 5s again.
Damn! What's this?
Yes, great. See what greed does for you, Bailiff. Well, this is not very good either. Why do you need that badge? It's very hard to get badges if you're not being a loot monster. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take it all and re-roll. Yes.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
I'm not afraid of you, Thrush. And that is you down and out.
Good game, Fred.
Sakura, you won! I can't believe it.
Me neither, frankly.
It's not that bad, is it? It's just a badge.
Just a badge, and I don't have it.
Very droll, Bailiff. You don't want to part with it, eh?
No, I really don't have it. I lost it to Betty, the innkeeper.
What? How come? I won the tin badges first, you know.
She came up to me and started taunting the mouthy goose. She kept on about how she'd bet a week's earnings against my badge. Wouldn't leave me alone. I couldn't help myself.
Why didn't you tell me?
What was I supposed to say? That a woman beat me? At my own daughter's wedding? The shame of it.
I can't believe I said I'd help you out with the Millers.
What now?
If you really want my badge, you'll have to win it from the innkeeper.
And will she want to play for it?
I don't think so.
Well, that's just great.
Okay, right. Betty, we've got a score to settle. Well, she might not play at all, given how bad our relationship is. But yes, badges are really easy to come by if you kill and loot people and steal from chests and pickpockets. Since we're doing none of that, badges are actually very hard to come across. The tin ones you can just find out in the wild. The silver ones you'd have to buy for a high price. The golden ones, I don't even know how you get started with golden badges. But this is the one way to get into the golden badge economy without resorting to anything underhanded. Anyway, where's old Battle Axe Betty?
Like this one someday.
It's my little sister's wedding, and I want to remember it.
But they broke your friend's heart.
What heart, you goat? He got spurned by a girl. Don't make it sound like torture.
Even you are against me now, too. I'm your best friend.
No.
Everyone knows someone just that pathetic, right? Right, where's old Battle Axe Betty? Eyes peeled. Or is her quest thing B for Betty? Ah, there you are.
I hear you won Thrush's gold badge.
Ah, that's right.
How about we play for it?
With you, eh? Why would I? What's in it for me? Tell me that.
What if I bet something? A bit of silver?
That sounds better. But a bit of silver doesn't exactly knock me over. If I'm going to bet a gold badge, I want something decent out of it too.
How much then?
At least this much.
Oh, that's a lot. And it's just for a chance at a gold badge? Oh well.
All right, let's play.
First, I want to see you have something to bet.
Here you go.
I'll pluck you like a chicken.
She probably will.
I'm surprised you dare to play me. I don't like to lose.
Me neither, Betty, me neither. Oh, but hello 6661, that is a start. She doesn't have loaded dice, or at least they don't appear. Oh,
What a silly goose I am for playing.
What are the odds that you lose on the first roll? Consider all the possible ways you can get something. There's a 1 in 3 on every dice that you score a 1 or a 5. You lost that on 6 dice. And then there's slim odds on straights and 3 of a kinds, but there's lots of different ones, and she fobbed every single one. God believes in me today. Yeah, I think it's not that she's gotten younger, we've just drank quite a lot, you see.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Well, she might be right. Shouldn't be too hard to win on my next roll unless she pulls something astronomical out here. At least it won't be a 6 of a kind. Oh yeah, you're right, so straights are off the cards out of 5.
There. That turned out all right.
Did it though? Ooh, okay. Feel relatively safe like this. She's playing desperation though.
Or not. It ain't going my way today.
It absolutely isn't, Betty. I want my 200 groschen back, and I want your golden badge. And I want you to stop pissing down the beer. Eat. Oh, I should have stopped there. I could bust myself. In another mad, mad world.
Sakra! Sakra! Why did I agree?
Where's my badge?
Here you go.
Now pay me back my last wager.
Oh, all right.
Tell me, is there anything in the Bible about serving watered down beer? I just served you a sermon you're not going to forget anytime soon, Betty, and I finally have my head in the game when it comes to gold tin betting. Reroll 3 dice once per game. The problem is if I ever lose this, then I'm out of the gold game, possibly forever, unless I find a way to buy more. But I could use this to play 4 golden badges. But it is a risk. You lose a badge game, you lose the badge, and then you're in a lot of trouble. It's also expensive. Whew.
Even the king would turn his nose up at such
Okay, do I have anything left to do here? We won the tournament, we won the dice. Well, we won the martial tournament and the thinking tournament. And we also learned a thing or two about drinking. The more drunk you are, the higher chance you have of not wasting your badge when you use it. Ooh, drunken badge playing, you see. Under the influence of alcohol, you'll be less likely to be injured from falling from it. To be honest, none of this is really going to happen. I don't play this kind of game, getting drunk. Not my kind of style. But I was curious if there's anything left to do around here. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Vostatek. Where is he, anyway?
Such a fine wedding. It's missing something.
Never you mind that. Oh, no. To be honest, everybody's drunk here.
hardly leaves the forge.
I just got it from a fellow who came down for the wedding.
Love all the little conversations that people are having. Really adds to the ambience of it all. The Elder Scrolls just cannot hold a candle to this kind of experience. Oh dear, is that him? Oh no!
Hey! I know you! Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God's sake.
Henry! You promised me you'd watch me. And look. Look at the state I'm in now.
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat.
Meat?
My meat?
What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet. Henry, have you been taken?
What, me?
You?
I feel like this is actual conversations I've had in Scotland.
Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right now.
I just shoved some hair of the dog down his gullet.
Where's my bowl?
Inshallah 1 to 22. Chastising Israel. Your silver is dross. Your choice wine is diluted with water. Israel. Wait, the person or the country? Oh, I meant to get this man some stew.
Henry, have you seen that husband of mine?
We don't lie around here.
I saw him. He's completely plastered.
Henry, didn't you promise you'd watch him?
How do you know?
He bragged that he was sure you'd keep him sober. It seems that didn't work out, did it?
Well, I did let him out of sight for a moment. Sorry.
It's all the same now. Where will I find him?
He's lying in the flower bed behind the dovecote.
Reputation lost. Well, there's
I apologize.
there's honor and humility.
Not even the king would turn his nose up at
To be honest, I'm a bit sozzled dealing with him, Len. Let's get on with anything else.
Svadja.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half a day, and they already can't handle it sober.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father-in-law, I wouldn't stay sober either.
He's an awesome guy. I don't know where they're getting this attitude from.
What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Older as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Older.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa. You don't have anything to say, do you? At least I see you think I'm right.
I'm sorry.
Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
The booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again! Oh, fuck off, Luke! You wanna fuck the bride, huh?
That's not what you think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not gonna blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
This is a routine they love to use over and over in Kingdom Come. Fisticuffs yet again. Well, what's the correct course of action for a good, God-fearing Christian here? Is there anything in the scripture about defending one's honor against drunken hooligans?
Shit! Ah! Fucking hell!
Thou shalt covet my fist.
Show your stuff!
Send my greetings to the devil!
We get a good view of everybody else fighting from up here. You'll like it, Voyatek. Slaughtering him not an option, but robbing him is.
You won't get me! Bad luck.
How's everyone looking? Hired hand down. Moravians picking up the slack.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood.
Cursed luck.
Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Bah!
Well, why are you here, then?
We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's come in.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry? I understand. You're annoyed. And nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well, you were right. I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time, I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks! Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You! Come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? But you can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Rattay. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him now.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll think up some job for you. Or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working up there for sure. And no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside the castle. Got it?
Yeah. Got it.
All right. That was a big chunk of story to get through. And once again, the shackles are on, but let's get to work. 100 different ways to tackle this as well, and that's A-okay. Actually, where does this go? Does it go up here?
I'm sorry.
I can only assume it does. Maybe we should check the map. Good. Yeah, so it's one of the bits where you absolutely can murder hobo your way through. You can steal a lockpick off of the horse person over there, pick your way through the door, and just stealthily make your way up through where you need to go. But of course, we're not allowed to steal. We're not allowed to kill. Not allowed to be underhanded in general. So let's go and haul sacks until we can find a way up to rescue Capon. And you must rescue Capon. If you simply let him die, that's just game over. Also, thanks for the words there. Luke 22:36. He said to them, "But now, if you have a purse, take it, and also a bag. And if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and buy one." Jesus tells his disciples to arm themselves before facing the world after his arrest. Why not a call to violence? Oh, while not a call to violence, it certainly sounds like one. Widely interpreted as acknowledgement of self-protection in a dangerous world. The more you learn here. Thank you, Jesus. God gave me fists with which to defend myself, after all. Fennell's pointing out that referencing the actual Bible all the time is a very American and therefore heretical thing to do. Real Catholics referencing the teachings of the Church are made clear for laymen. Real Catholics referencing the teachings of the Church who are made clear for laymen.
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
It's interesting to hear about Capon making his rise back up to fame through poaching. Very, very typical of him. Although I'd like to know more details about exactly how he went about that. Much like us, he started with nothing. Although Although I suppose that's all that hunting training is for. Surely he'd be able to fashion some basic traps out of nature. And then using his first bit of haul, he could buy some hand-me-down gear and actually get a proper hunting economy going. Anyway, we are on an actual time limit here. So no dallying. It's weird that to actually make amends with Capon, we have to save his life for something like the third or fourth time. That's why the whole breakup between you and Capon never made too much sense to me, storyline-wise. We've already been through this motion of having friction with the man and overcoming it through the extravagant gesture of saving his life. And now we do it again and again. But this is surely the last time, right? GPIC saying that peasants really shouldn't be trusted to interpret scripture. They can't even read Latin. Worked with a guy in Paradox who knew Latin. He'd write up a Latin phrase of the week for us on the big whiteboard. He was indeed on the EO4 team. In fact, he was content designer for it. What was his handle again?
That's that.
Trin Tragula, that was it.
It's from all those worries he has.
I finished hauling the sacks. What now?
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith, a respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work my fingers to the bone all the time. I'll tell you what, go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. I haven't had much time for, well, the trade. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom, always bothering me that he don't have shoes for the horses. And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already got 3. So that's 4 minus 3, which is...
1. All right.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge. It's there, past the gate.
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to check so you don't make me look bad. Off you go. Lads!
So I've never actually done this the nice way. You gonna let me through? Very nice. So I don't actually know how this goes. I'm sad to see that I actually have to do some blacksmithing. I was hoping to avoid this, I don't know, the entire game, but here we are. Do I already know how to make horseshoes, though? Apparently, yes. And I don't ever recall reading this at some point. My phone is also going mad at me, but that's of little concern. Right, horseshoes. Let's get to work. It was too much to hope that we'd never do this again. In 10th grade, there was a message boarded by the canteen with Latin of the Week. Latin wasn't taught, yeah, Latin certainly wasn't taught in my school. In my first school, it was only German. In my second one, only French. Better believe that was confusing. Looking good. Let's get it hammered down. It sounds like we have someone having oh, well, it helps if you can actually hit the thing. So the controls for doing this are inverted, which makes this incredibly unpleasant to do. Like it wasn't already unpleasant.
That miserable blacksmith.
Jeez.
Where is he now?
It looks simple, right? It looks so simple, but oh my days, the controls on this are nasty.
This'll take a bit longer.
Why are the controls inverted? I guess it's to... maybe inverted the wrong word, but I feel like moving the mouse is how I'd move the item. But no, down is moving the item up. Right is moving it left and such. What an unpleasant experience.
Well, looks like it's almost done.
The clinking sound is good, if you say so. The experience is nothing to write home about. You're meant to strike to the beat of how you're whistling, but it never made any sense to me. Which is why I shy away from doing any blacksmithing in this game. Don't need it anyway. We're not allowed to use weapons. Weapons are deadly. Alright, there we go. One, just as we need.
What's the matter, good wife? Why are you standing here grumbling?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here for him like for Judgment Day. The lock on my spice chest is stuck, and Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread without ginger, eh?
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
I know how to do it, but first I have to get tools for it.
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
Could be our way forward. Anyway. Let's continue on with this. Of course, I don't have my savior schnapp, so we can't save going along this, can we? That's interesting.
About that horseshoe.
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait.
Oh, but we do get saves periodically. I wonder what happens if you wait too long, maybe hardlock yourself, saving right before the bell tolls for poor Capon. Kabat. And this is if you're playing a...
horseshoe.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here, so either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before. And I wouldn't like that.
Yeah, if you're going underhanded, just pickpocket this guy and you'll be able to get forward.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living.
And that's why it has the
Is
lockpick.
that enough for you?
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you still got any tools.
I might be able to find something, but I'll tell you, it won't come cheap.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're offering, I lost something playing dice and I'd like to have it back. A very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
I don't like the sound of that.
You want the tools, but you don't like the job. Well,
You're really twisting my arm here, Karat.
What about those lockpicks?
shh, not so loud. So, as I said, it won't be cheap.
Let's see what you've got.
Alright, so I could buy it, but naturally I have no money. The only thing I'd sell are my own shoes. I really do have no money. I really hope it's being kept for me. Right, my shoes will not be able to afford me the lockpicks.
Oh well, what can you do?
And I'm not even good at lockpicking, so that might not be my way forward to begin with.
Careful.
You're not having anything to do with me either. And I don't think I even have the potion that makes me better at picking locks.
Still no sign of the blacksmith?
None at all. And if I can't get nothing baked for his lordship on account of him, it'll be a sorry day for the both of us.
How can the blacksmith help you?
How do you think? He always takes this bit of wire and opens the chest for me, and then he promises to change the lock for 3 years now.
But the blacksmith is just around the corner.
I know he is, only he tells me to wait, that he's got more important things to do.
Seems to me he's just talking.
I wouldn't be surprised, the lazy wretch. But what can I do? I'm just a loudmouth cook, so I have to wait.
Oh well, I hope he turns up soon.
He ought to, the damn scoundrel.
But actually, what can I do at this point? Need to get to Thomas. Need to find work around the gallows if possible, and save Sir Hans. Maybe I could ask Father Nicodemus for the rosary, but I doubt he'll just give it to us. Hello, Father.
Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von Berghoff, his kin, and a few others are allowed there.
Like you, for instance?
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
I'll be going then.
Go, and don't forget about that prayer. Till we meet again.
As if I would, but is there any way forward without doing anything underhanded? These could be picked up. Maybe I could sell them. It's apparently not stealing. Is there anything else I can not steal? Oh, that's trespassing. The training swords could actually be used to fight my way around here, but they are deadly weapons still. And once again, this is trespassing. Gosh, it's hard to be good. Yeah, nobody said a Christian life would be easy. And once again, I'm not allowed in there. Life's looking tough for old Henry here. What's this? Some groschen just lying around. Not only that, there's a wee baggie here with some more groschen. I can't steal that, can I? Or has it been left out? Is this God just handing this over for me? Same with this mead. Almost like this was left here as some kind of divine alteration of the state of being. What could it all mean? Has this also been left for me by the powers that be? Oh, I could climb down here, apparently. Would that get me anywhere? Seems like it might be a little dangerous, though.
What about those lockpicks?
Shh.
Let's see what you've got.
No, he only wants to buy my shoes. However, if I sell my shoes and with the groschen I have, I still can't afford it. Maybe I could try.
Let's talk about the price.
All right,
This is everything I have.
Finally, a reasonable sum. Thank you, and a good day to you.
Okay, now that I have spent everything I have on a lockpick that I don't really know how to use... Actually, how good am I with those? Ooh... I think my thievery is only being kept up by other buffs I have. I'm pretty sure we haven't picked a lock in our life. And of course I don't have any potions to galvanize my abilities there. Hercules. Strength gives charisma. Heavens yes, please.
Lots of guests.
Yeah, there is a way to tell if something counts as stealing or not. It will say steal. For example, we took those items because we could just pick them up, but it would have told us to hold down E to steal them.
Still no sign of the blacksmith?
None at all.
Oh well.
He ought.
Okay, well I have tools at least.
Do you know how I can get up to the chapel?
You can't. Only his lordship and his family go there. And of course, Father Nicodemus. Usually, that is. Only now, Captain Thomas is lying there. He's at death's door. God save him.
I understand. So I got what I needed, and we can get to it. Where's that chest?
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me. My time is precious, seeing as how his lordship will be back any time.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there. I was told to stay in the courtyard.
Never mind that. You're going with me and you're helping me. Come along.
Very convincing delivery from Fanka here.
What a day. I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually,
The first
I do
bell.
know, and it ain't nothing good.
Another
And
11
now
to
this.
go.
3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no. After all,
Greetings to you too.
I'm just a stupid cook Fanka, who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Phoy!
It's every English housewife I've ever seen. Oh my, Ulrich doesn't look so good. Are you alright, good sir?
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond like you help me?
I've been reading books, you see.
Sir, I might not look the part, but I've read a lot.
Don't waste my time with your jokes, you nobody. What would you be able to read?
Species de keep it, sir. Looks can deceive. As it happens, I've read many Latin and other texts. For example, the etymologies of Isidore of Seville, the writings of Abbess Hildegard of Bingen, and the Herbarium de Horis Sanitatis, De Materia Medica, and others.
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Yes, that should help.
Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time, or does it come in waves?
No, not all the time. More like I get attacks.
Uh-huh. And these attacks, have you noticed whether something sets them off?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
And does it get worse in autumn, when it gets colder?
Yes, it's usually worst in October. Then I don't even have to get upset for it to start.
All right, that makes sense. Did you get advice from anyone about it? Have you tried anything for the pain?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. He just said it was odd and told me nothing more. So I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavorski, and he advised me.
Yes? What?
It's a little awkward for me to talk about, I must admit.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will remain between us.
All
In
right.
the kitchen.
The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses, and then he told me that my bodily humours are out of balance.
I would expect so. And what did he recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewellery, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle, naked.
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously. And has it worked?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon, so I could damn well use some other advice.
I understand. Tell me, sir, what do you usually eat?
Well, I often eat from the banquet table.
So, a lot of roasted game?
Yes, and pâtés, goose, duck. I dine as befits my status.
I see. With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
Don't worry, I'll just have a look at you. You don't have to lie down or strip.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're quite pale and rather sweaty.
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are all right. Do you have ringing in your ears?
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but it's nothing too bad.
All right. Sir, I'm afraid you have a stomach ulcer. If it's not treated, you could even die of it.
Good God! What should I do?
The main thing is a strict diet. No fatty or heavy foods. In other words, nothing from the banquet table. You have to eat boiled white meat, poultry or fish, lots of vegetables, and gruel.
Gruel? Like a...
Yes, like the common folk. And another thing, you mustn't get angry, under any circumstances.
What? I mean, what?
That's the way. Oh, and I'll get you a herbal potion. I know exactly what will do you good.
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the required remedy. And unfortunately, I don't see how I can brew it here. I don't have the necessary equipment.
You're free to use the surgeon's apparatus in his study. It's upstairs in the crone. That's the second tower. Now we're under the Maiden. Do you know how to get there?
I think so. But I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble. Don't worry. Tell them I sent you. Just go, for heaven's sake.
It's the usual trick. Be annoying to someone until they just want you gone.
I'll go and get something for you.
Good. If you'd be so kind... Oh!
Okay, Alexander, you're not allowed to practice medicine if you thought that was a gout examination. I was meant to pick something open for you, or at least try. Oh, thank goodness it's easy.
Farewell, my friend.
No one's gonna get me into trouble with this, right? Oh god, these shaky hands. I'm so used to doing this with with high-leveled stuff. Can I take this? I would like this.
Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by the kitchen.
I wouldn't mind.
Take care then.
Yeah, I should probably rip my head off if I took the herbs out of there. And now it becomes robbing. Yeah, okay, so... Am I allowed up here? There we go. Whew.
That doesn't do me any good.
Alright, just let Capon stew a little bit, shall we? The alchemical bench is over there, and we have full permission to go, so let's go. At least we can lean into what we're good at. The layout of this place is extremely Wait, I'm trespassing? Yeah.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Is that Betty again? Yeah, the layout of this castle is something else. So we want to go along and up a bit. But yeah, doing all this without permission, just everybody's chasing you around, hacking you down. Prays to do it all sneaky like. But they're also a bit dense. I mean, you could choke this guy out, no big deal. Steal his everything. But as you know, stealing's not what we do. Not on this good, God-fearing run. Where is the bench, though? Not here. It's why is it saying you've discovered the indulgences chest? I don't want to pay more indulgences. I had to sell my own shoes just to get a lockpick. Well, I'm starting to wonder if I'm actually going the right way here. Feels more like the way towards the chapel. Aha!
What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
We both know you're lying. The question is, why?
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on him.
Well, forget it. This is going nowhere.
You finally figured it out.
To each their secrets. Now let me be. Now here's a slight conundrum. It's all stealing up here, but I need to make this... Wait, what was I actually going to make for the guy? Was it a herbal concoction? What kind of herbal concoction? Soothing stomach remedy. I'm allowed to use the surgeon's chambers. Okay, but what kind of remedy? I don't think we get ulcer medicine as a specific kind of medicine in the game. Or does this count as the study?
The second toll for Hans.
Oh, quit your worrying, Henry. Hans will be fine. All of these lockpicking things are way beyond what we can do, that's for sure. There is a painkiller brew. I mean, that might be it. In fact, maybe that is what's needed. Let's have a quick look at it. I'm in a bit of a pickle because I don't actually know which of these things are needed for him. Am I meant to use this? If I start alchemy, it'll become immediately apparent that I have no ingredients whatsoever. What I could do is have a quick look around here. That would make this very easy for no reason, right? Well, now you see it, now you don't see it. All of this will need to be returned, and it will be returned, but what do I make for the man? Truly, I don't know. It just says I'd make him a herbal remedy, but they're all herbal remedies. Digestive decoction might be good. There's also just the painkiller that I got there. I could make him some bane poison. Save your schnapps, marigold. Hold on, marigold? Heals you, hangover. I don't think you'd want moonshine. Don't need Asiop, embroidification. Nighthawk, certainly not. He wouldn't want Dollmaker. Not Lullaby. Probably not Buck's blood. Certainly not Lithian. Chamomile might be good. Painkiller just seems right for him, though. Why else would Painkiller be here? I'm going to try my luck giving him the painkiller and see how that goes. Thing is, it never actually mentioned what kind of potion he'd like, right? He's got a stomach ulcer. I recommend him a soothing stomach remedy. It says get for him, rather than make for him. So maybe this painkiller brew will be fine.
If it's scrub you're after, you'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
Well, we can try. And also I can get lost, because I always forget where I'm going around here. What bothers me is that the quest isn't checked off. It still says get hold of some, and I didn't get hold of anything. Maybe if I have another chat with him. Oh, not this way, though.
Want to see any sour faces when his lordship returns. You'll be happy to see him home.
Alright, clearly I need to make him something, but I don't know what. I'll try a bunch of them. It'll surely tell me when I've made something right. But yeah, returning to him with some Bane potion and tell him to bottoms up with that. Oh boy. It would certainly fast track my trip to the gallows. What a tall area here. I'd be losing confidence in this building the higher up I went. Oh, hang on. I haven't been up here, have we? You'll just let me peruse about? How nice.
The third toll. I better get moving.
It's alright, you got plenty of time, Henry. Alright, what do we think? Chamomile? I'm thinking maybe chamomile. But maybe digestive. Also maybe marigold. Gradually heals your health. You think digestive potion? That does sound reasonable as well. Or were we just looking at that? Okay, I'll believe that. Oh man, I am not good at remembering this stuff short term though. Fortunately though, I don't have to. Wait, I don't even have the ingredients for that, so it surely can't be you. Never mind that then. I'll try marigold. No, I'm going to try chamomile. I trust chamomile. Never lets you down, good old chamomile. If I can find it here. Good lord, where is it? There we go. Hang on, I don't have the ingredients for this. Whoa, oh god, no. Get me out of here. What do I even have? I need chamomile and sage. I don't think I have sage, actually. Chamomile and no sage. Oh boy, what in the world do I make for this man? Is there anything around here that I've perhaps not paid enough attention to? Sorry, Hans, I was paralyzed with indecision. Physician's journal is here. Saltpeter is here. Certainly don't need saltpeter for this. Maybe the journal will tell us what is needed for the man. Give it a quick read. Chamberlain Ulrich was here again. Not quarreling. He's got a problem. Says I'm dim-witted. And some other things. Chamberlain is here. Yes, yes, yes. His problem would need a real physician. I'm flattered, a fool myself, satisfied. Next time, I'll make him digestive potion. 2 thistles, some nettle, and a little charcoal. Two thistles, some nettle, and a little charcoal. 2 thistles, nettle, and a little charcoal. Is that something we even know how to make? Ah, there's digestive concoction. Alright, well that's what I need to make then. Did we just suddenly learn that, though? I wonder if that's going to go down as items stolen in the book, though, then. There we go. But hang on, I still don't have the herbs for it. Right, what do I not have? Because I need thistle, nettle, and the other thing. Nettle, thistle, no charcoal. Right, where could a man get charcoal? It was not in here. If I were charcoal, where would I be? Any brilliant eyes spotting some charcoal around here? Wait a second, I was hauling loads of charcoal earlier. I bet I could go down and get some. It would just be lying around, surely. Or maybe there's some charcoal lying around here, but all these locks are too much for me. Yes, after all that hauling charcoal, surely there'll be some just kicking around. We'll give it a quick go. Although I wonder if I could just leg it and go and see Captain Thomas. He'd likely need some kind of drink for his fever, though. Do we know how to make fever tonic? We do, and we can. Feverfew, ginger, and elderberry leaves. Yeah, I could just leg it over to him and give that to him. I could try that. I will consider trying that. Yeah, sod the Chamberlain. I mean, I like him and all, but sod the Chamberlain. I gotta make something here. Yeah, the blacksmith didn't seem up for selling anything. That's my slight problem with him. And no, there's no quick index here. Or contents page. Marigold, moonshine, Asiop, embroiderification, nighthawk, doll making, lullabying, buck's blood, aqua vitalis, Lethean. Nice diagrams on these, by the way. There we go, fever tonicum. Activate photographic memory. And then open up second monitor to make use of photographic memory. I mean, surely normal people can handle this, but me, I read those instructions, I turn my head, and I've already forgotten what the base ingredient is. But we know we need wine, so let's pour some wine. Add 3 handfuls of feverfew. 1 and 2 and 3. Boil for 2 turns. 1 turn. And 2 turn. Grind elderberry leaves. Have that at the ready. I think we only need 1. Take it off the fire, because if you're in the middle of grinding or holding something, it will lock you away from doing things. It says add the ginger, but it looks like ass the ginger. Just add some ginger. And then let's get distilling. I wonder, do I have what it takes to make some savior schnapps while I'm at it? Because then I could take a chance at running over to the place. You'd think I've made a million savior schnapps. I can remember how to do it, but you'd be wrong. Lullaby, Dollmaker, Night Talk, Embroiding, Asiop, Moonshine, Marigold, savior schnapps. And I can prepare.
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time.
You'll be fine, Henry. Quit your dawdling. I do, however, not remember what I have to do there. Right, gonna need wine once again. Add a handful of nettle. This is fresh stuff as well. Boil for 2 turns. I believe we need to grind 2 bits of belladonna. There's your 1. There's your 2. Spin around the sand glass. Don't grind right now, because if you grind, your hand is full and you can't bring this thing up. At least I don't think you can. And don't forget to boil for 1 turn. Although at this level of alchemy you could forget, the game will still forgive you and give you a lower quality savior schnapp. I'm very curious what the stats page is going to say. If it has something about items stolen, that's going to look very unchristian. But don't worry, we were actually given permission to use this, so even if the game calls it stealing, I don't. It's all to help the Chamberlain, you see. Also, that was Henry quality stuff. Excellent. You can put the grinding results in the plate. Ooh, so that's what the plate is for. Truthfully, I didn't know that. Alright, let's have a chug. And yeah, let's actually check the statistics. Items stolen 65? Heavens, no. Look, honest to God, it's not mine. This painkiller brew, not mine. Journal, not mine. Stolen, stolen. All this is stolen. Just take it back. Not that, though. I brought this from home. Have it all back. I've got 2 different drunk icons showing up for some reason.
Careful.
Now, here's a question. Do I have a way to beans it over to where the captain is? I think I would if I tried, but I'd probably get into a lot of trouble. I'll try with the charcoal. I should try and help out good old Chamberlain. Hold on, what's this guy's problem? He seems to want some food.
Let me pass. The Master Chamberlain isn't well, and he sent me to the surgeon's study for medicine.
All right then, but nothing better go missing there.
Don't worry. I suppose you're waiting here for a bite to eat.
Damn right. Like, I know they're preparing a banquet for his nibs, but they could have left one cook here. Or at least a bit of gruel, for Christ's sake.
I'll be going then.
Go. And if you meet the cook, send her here.
A man who can't cook his own food.
Stuff your face quickly and get back to work.
Yeah, so I wonder if I could grab some of that charcoal. I think I dragged it all here, so you'd figure there'd be some on the ground.
Leave me alone. I've no time for chat.
Just a little drop of charcoal. I need it for Need it from the main man. What's he doing just standing in the corner there anyway?
Fanker the cook sent me.
Jesus Christ, God protect us from all evil. What does that harpy want?
She's not able to open the spice chest.
Again? She's a bloody nuisance.
You're right. She's an awful harpy. But I promise to help her.
So help her if you want. Just don't drag me into it.
Oh, I feel foolish. I didn't have to sell my shoes. I could have just got lockpick off of you.
She told me you always open it with some implement. I'll gladly do it if you tell me where to find one.
Jesus, why do you even talk to that woman?
I'm supposed to help out around here.
What of it? I already let you into the forge anyway. There's this small red pot on a shelf there with some lockpicks in it. But I don't suppose you know how to use one.
As it happens, I do.
I'd rather not ask where you learned. Although you just got out of jail though, eh? Just don't get up to any funny business with them.
Sure.
No funny business, eh? But I couldn't get any charcoal, which is increasingly concerning. He didn't have any here. Ah, but he does have them here. All right. Oh, hang on. No. How much groschen was that? Instinct took over. Take the groschen back. I'm not allowed that. But the charcoal's just what I need. Let's go and save the Chamberlain's rumbly-tumbly. If I can remember the way. Yeah, surely if I help out the Chamberlain, he'll recognize my skill and let me help out.
The sixth bell.
He's still here,
The time
good.
is up.
Don't worry about it, Henry. We'll have plenty of time. Although I can't remember the way up. She put a bit back. I gave him everything I have. I have no more money. Are you saying I should leave behind some saviour schnapps while I'm at it? I better not suggest that idea. That might be exactly what you're proposing. Right, we're going to make that digestive potion. We're going to save the Chamberlain. And then he will recognize our prowess and tell us to go and save the captain. And surely that'll be our ticket up there so we don't have to just leg it over there like some vagrant. Which was my first idea, but let's try not to jump to conclusions. Hold the phone. I've got to actually reacquire the herbs needed for this. But this time, instead of emptying and cleaning, let's grab exactly what we need. Crafting, potions, digestive potion. 1 nettle, 2 thistles. Simple as. 1, count it, 1 nettle, and both the thistles. Yes, 2 tons of thistles. That's more how we operate, right? Digestive potion, come to me. Activate photographic memory. Okay, so first we start with water, not wine. Sometimes even if you look at water, Henry takes the wine instead. I guess that's just instinct kicking in again. Right, add the thistle to the cauldron. 1 thistle. 2 thistle. Gosh, if you mess this up, you must be in hot water, huh? Maybe there's a place to go picking flowers. Let's see. Boil fruit for 2 turns. Tool-assisted run. Tool-run, maybe. You want me to grind that 1 bit of nettle down as well? Okay. Tempted to try the plate for putting it in, but let's hold off on that. Think of the seconds I could have saved myself putting it in there. So right now, what do we got? Thistle water. Now we're just making it nettle thistle water. Grim. I've never tried nettle soup, but I would like to someday. I have been stung by plenty of nettles. The great revenge, of course, would be eating the stuff. Boil for a turn. Boil for a turn. Come on, Henry. Think about Hans' cape on. And whilst all that's going on, grind down some charcoal. I don't want to take the risk of grinding it down, putting it in the dish, and this thing being overboiled. You're making bad tea from weeds. Well, bad at tea could do a world of good for our Chamberlain. Alright, no need to boil further. Let's just pour it. No need to distill either. Did I have this digestive potion recipe before? I don't recall ever making it. Alright, there we go. There we go. Not only that, it was Henry quality as well. Good job, us. And so that nobody thinks we're underhanded here, we're giving that charcoal back. And that sketch, I suppose, as well. Alright, to save the Chamberlain's tum-tum. Maybe he ate a cheddar chad, and that's why he's suffering. Oh, I feel for you.
The 7th bell.
Don't worry, your buddy will be just fine, Henry.
Killing me again.
Bottoms up.
Sir, about those health problems of yours.
Yes?
Yeah, I should pray for you in the chapel.
I have exactly what you need, sir.
He's only needing one of them. Don't get carried away.
Sir, I'd recommend that you take this digestive potion to settle your stomach. Take it after every meal. And don't forget, a good diet, and do not get upset.
All right. Thanks, then.
And now you ought to go and lie down, sir.
Lie down? Me? Ha! Without me, this place would grind to a standstill.
Sir, medicine isn't enough. You also need rest. Otherwise my potion won't have much effect.
Oh, all right then. I'll try it.
And another thing. I don't want to bother you, sir, but I have a question.
Yes? What is it?
I've always wanted to take a look at your chapel. I'm a great admirer of the master who painted the altar there.
Oh, go where you want. I'll inform the guards.
Thank you.
Is that the face of a grateful man? Anyway, he's just allowing us up there. I thought he'd put up a bit more resistance. At least telling me to make the fever potion for the man. Grateful for him for telepathetically informing the guards, though. Boy, what a maze this place is. Takes a bit of the pressure off not being chased while doing this, though. Because you will absolutely get chased if you try and do this underhandedly. Whoa, that's not where I meant to be. In fact, this isn't where I meant to be. None of this is where I meant to be. Egads, where am I meant to go? I have to get up there somehow. That's why Jake liked Castle Ruins. It's like getting lost in the real thing. I love Castle Ruins, no doubt about that. Okay, let's take it simply. Just go up. Go up and you'll surely get there. This looks like up. But as soon as I step here, doesn't it say permission not granted? I don't like this, just in case. Let's take a sippy sip. Started with the "you're being too sneaky" music. Okay, but we are fine. I guess I just stumbled into the wrong room along the way. Oh man, the golden crucifix worth 1,430 simoleons. But it would be stealing.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days, and the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
I heard that your brother is lying in a fever, so I brought something for him that might help.
Really? I don't know what to say. And I was against dragging Thomas to the chapel. I felt it would only burden him more.
God moves in mysterious ways. We ought to administer it to him quickly.
Yes, of course. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
You all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, the worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I'm a nobleman, you hear? A noble!
Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord,
hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle, and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
Huh. The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzik are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain to him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me.
Oh, it's fantastic writing. Like some of the best I've seen in a game ever. And this is right at the high point of the whole game, for various reasons that I'll get into.
Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trotsky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
The voice on Ulrich is so good. Oh, it's like biscuits and gravy. Who's behind it? And what else have they done?
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Seems like you're in a good mood. Ulster's not troubling you anymore.
I'm better, thank you very much. But you can keep that little matter to yourself. Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you, or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Love the man. Excellent delivery. Excellent writing. God, I love this game. Especially in Act 1. I do believe I want my stuff back, and this is a proper bed of ours, so we can sleep and save, and get on with what needs to be done. The next part in this game is Nabokov. It is, in my opinion, the absolute high point of the entire Kingdom Come series. All two of them, I guess. And that is a morsel I want to save for next time. Not least of all, I'm very, very tired today. So we had this good point, which is followed by an absolute high point. We'll get around to that on the next session. So until I'm back with that, actually I have no idea how I'm going to go about the next part whilst being all nicey nice. Well, that's a little thing for me to chew on between now and later, but until I am back with punishment games tomorrow, so cheers and cheerio.